So Jay, your placement of the Soul stickers, pretty good. Probably not as good as the result, but how
The
did
result was pretty good. I'm very happy actually. It's good. Really happy.
So how did you find myself and Ray White?
Honestly, I was a little skeptical going with a larger real estate. I had originally signed up with a smaller agency and had come to the realization pretty quick after meeting you actually for the first time that maybe Ray White was actually the better choice.
So I won't hold the fact that we weren't your first choice. I won't hold that against you now, but we did get in there at the end. Yep. I know that one of the barriers at the start is like we definitely weren't the cheapest, but knowing what you know now, were we worth it?
Look, 100%. I think the attention to detail, just the sheer energy that Ray White essentially brought with, I guess with that spend amount, essentially was what really tied me over in the end. You get what you pay for, essentially, and that's what it was coming down to for me.
And I know that obviously you had an offer prior to listing with Ray White, and the difference of going to market, I guess after our initial conversation, we kind of stressed to you how important it is to go in the market, go to market in this crazy market that we're in right now.
Yeah.
And I guess what you were originally looking to accept to what you got was $50,000. Like, and like, you know, it takes a long time to save $50,000, right?
Yeah, so, significant bump up, and I'm not mad about it. I think that was a really good result. I mean, I didn't want to be greedy, and I thought that essentially that was being greedy, but knowing what I know now and after working with yourself during this whole period, it's a far better outcome. Having that extra 50K in my pocket is brilliant, obviously, but even just the general relationship with you and the rest of your team was kind of flawless. Like, I work away a lot, so that was a bit of a challenge. Everything was at ease for me with you. I was very comfortable.
So I guess if you could do it all again, is there anything that you'd change?
No, I don't think so. I would definitely come straight to Ray White. I'd definitely come straight to yourself. And I hope now that in the future, if I do a buy and sell again, that I will just have you on speed dial, because it was really easy. Even down to like the styling team that took photos and whatnot, that was amazing. They made my little Midas Cottage mint. The whole process was really great, so I would definitely come back and do it all again with yourself. Well, I did actually start with Ray White originally when I bought this property. This was my first house to buy and my first house to sell, so it was kind of cool to keep it within the Ray White family, I guess, because you guys knew the relationship in the initial parts, and I really should have just, instead of going for the cheaper alternative, into like coming and seeing someone that had a really good, reputable grasp on the real estate in Rockhampton and how to best get the best value for my property sale, I guess. So
and I guess it's just one of those things, like a lot of people kind of focus on like the commission side of it, but then when you kind of work it out what that means over the sale price, you know what I mean? Like it might be, you know, $5,000 difference, like initially, but if you're getting like 10 times that back, you know what I mean? Like it's just, it's hard to kind of, you know, like I get it, like the percentage sometimes seems so much more, but you know, I guess.
I think I was really naive and overwhelmed because I'd never sold before either. Like I'd bought, but I had never sold. So just being able to, and I guess that's kind of how it all started. Like I came and inspected that property with you. We touched on a few things and you were really great about it, giving me some information and feedback on where it really should be at. And that's kind of how all this really started, essentially.
And I guess you kind of are. I remember you saying to me at the kitchen bench, you were saying that you're about to accept an offer. You were like, oh, like this is what I'm about to accept. And I was kind of like, hell no, I need, you know, do you want a second opinion? I think I come and saw you that afternoon. And I guess I feel like it's a little bit alarming too when you get told like this is all you're going to get from the market, you're not going to get a better offer, because in this market anything's possible, right? You just need to get the people through the door. And I guess as an agent I would never put a ceiling on somebody's price, because if I'm not the one buying it, you know, my job is to get the people here and extract every last cent I can from them. So I guess it's just one of those things to be able to say you're not going to get any better, you need to sign this, to hey, let's see what else is out there. Like, you know, it was $50,000 difference from where you were about to sign to what you got. So I'm just glad that you kind of entrusted us with the process to see where it could go, because obviously it's definitely worked in your favour.
Yeah, it really has. And again, just to reiterate, it was more about the information that you gave and just the, I guess, the vibe essentially. Like you were well informed, you're really, really bubbly, everything about like just dealing with you interpersonally was fantastic. So that put me at ease a lot more because I was really naive into selling, and this made it a lot easier. So
Yeah, cool.
10 out of 10 would recommend.
Oh, that's good, good. That's what we're aiming for. Very good. Well, it's I guess it's time to spray it.
Cool. Okay.
Not on me, please. I've got a few more appointments today. Oh, I think you got to go the other way. You got to
This
shake
way?
it. Yeah. Jay, you got to go like
What's on my
this.
roof?
That's what happens when you buy shitty bubbles. Are you still filming?
You do you, boo.
Okay, you do me. All right, thanks, Jay.
Oh, thank you very much.
Oh,
It was a pleasure. I really appreciate
all
it.
right,
Thank you.
Good luck with the rest of the packing, and I'll see
That's
you
all
next
part
week.
of the Ray White service, I heard. Maybe not.
That was a bit cringe, wasn't it? But I didn't.
I'm going to leave it in.
No.
Yeah.